The crossover is every manufacturer's favorite body shape. They're practical, functional, and in my opinion, really damn ugly. The crossover, quite frankly, is a failed design philosophy. They take the best of both worlds in practicality and luxury while taking some of the worst qualities of the design world. This isn't to say that all crossovers are bad. There are some outliers in the crossover world that definitely rise above the rest. However, today, I'm focusing specifically on the designs that just best be forgotten. Quick side note before the video starts. I'll rank every car on the list as we go. Bottom of the list is, I could drive it if I needed to. And the top of the list is, if I had a gun to my head, I still wouldn't drive it. Starting off this list, we have the Lincoln MKT. This luxury crossover made by Lincoln began production in 2010, in which the MKT had a painful 9-year production run. This modern marvel of engineering had bold features and was powered by a 4.6 making 365 horsepower. The MKT had a combined total of 18 mpg, rhymes, which, correct me if I'm wrong, aren't exactly numbers you want to see for a crossover SUV. What makes it so terrible in my eyes is that it looks like an egg from the back and it looks like the face of a man from the 70s in the front. But even that would be insulting to this 70s man right here, as at least his mustache has a little bit of character. This is just a hunk of sheet metal created by the one and only Ford Motor Company. This is going to go down in 2 for me for now, as dailying this wouldn't be the absolute worst, but it's definitely up there in terms of, well, aesthetics on the road. Next on the list of doom we have the Nissan Juke. It seems as if Nissan attempted to stylize the small crossover aggressively and sportily, instead making something that looks like an elongated meatball. The waterfall grille that they installed on certain first-generation versions added to the less than stunning look of this crossover. The Juke made up for how much it resembles a piece of jello for how fuel-efficient and practical it is. With a standard 5-seating configuration, you can fit all 4 of the friends that you don't have because you drive a Nissan Juke. The Juke also has some cargo space. In terms of rankings, this is going to take the MKT's number 2 spot, with the MKT going down to number 3. This is just terrible. I wouldn't drive this thing. That's why it's going in number 2. As the first car on the list of what some might consider a hot take, we have the luxurious RollsRoyce Cullinan. Say what you will, it looks like a Phantom that had a tiny chopped off. While it's not my favorite thing in the world, this is by far not the worst offender on this list of vehicles. I don't have much else to say about this car. It wasn't built to be practical. It's a Rolls-Royce for God's sakes. Does not change the fact that it looks like an Amazon box with a hump and some wheels. As for rankings, this is going solidly at the bottom of the list. I wouldn't necessarily mind daily driving this. I would have more range anxiety than a base Model 3 owner, as this thing has similar fuel efficiency to that of a Humvee. But other than that, it's not that bad. All of you were waiting for this. You knew it was coming. All great lists must come to an end, and this one will be finished by the one, the only, the great Pontiac Aztec. Pontiac attempted to do something new. They took cutting-edge 2000s design and created a somewhat cool concept car. And through the numerous shortcuts they had to do to get it production ready, they made this. I can't put into words how tragic this car was, and still is. Even Netflix used it to portray the biggest loser in the world. I, to this day, question how nobody in the Pontiac design team thought for a second, wait a minute, this thing looks like a piece of shit. The Aztec was supposed to be cool. The concept car was cool. People were excited. And Pontiac failed to deliver. Seriously, the final version looks like the concept car had back problems and can't walk with proper posture. It's quite sad what this car was, and still is. This is going to take the cake at the top of the list. I wouldn't drive this thing, and I wouldn't be caught dead daily driving one of these. Alright y'all, thank you so much for making it to the end. As a new channel, I appreciate it. Let me know the next topic I should cover. I'm not just an automotive channel. I will cover anything y'all want, as long as it's not too outrageous. Drop a sub if you enjoyed it. Peace out.